This week's alpha tale for Q is called The Quiet Quail by Heather Feldman. She's the author. What does the author do again? Yep, writes the story, illustrated by Rusty Fletcher. What does the illustrator do again? Yep, draws the pictures. Quincy is a quiet quail. He likes to do quiet things. Quincy likes to snuggle with his favorite quilt. That's a blanket there. It's called a quilt. And listen to the quiet pitter-patter of the rain. Quincy likes to sit quietly and read. Quincy likes to take quiet walks. Sometimes on his quiet walks, Quincy meets his friend Dottie Duck. Dottie is not very quiet. In fact, Dottie is quite loud. Quack, quack, quack. Hi, Quincy. Quack, quack, shouts Dottie. Hello, Dottie, whispers the quiet quail. Quincy and Dottie sit in the park. Quack, 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 shouts Dottie. What a beautiful day. Quack, quack. Dottie quacks and quacks till Quincy's head hurts. Dottie, please quit quacking, says Quincy, but Dottie is quacking so loud she does not hear the quiet quail. Quincy decides to go for a swim to drown out Dottie's quacking. He spreads his quilt on the grass and jumps in the pond. Suddenly, Queenie, the dog, trots by. She grabs Quincy's quilt and runs away. My quilt, cries Quincy. Someone stop Queenie. But Quincy's voice is too quiet. No one hears him. Queenie runs right past Dottie. That's Quincy's quilt, quacks Dottie. Catch Queenie, quick! The other animals hear Dottie's loud quacking. They chase Queenie. Queenie is quick, but the other animals are quicker. They snatch Quincy's quilt from Queenie's teeth. They give the quilt back to Quincy. Quincy thanks all the animals for rescuing her quilt, especially Dottie. Your loud quacking saved the day, Quincy tells Dottie, and for once the quiet quail is happy to have such a noisy friend. The end. How many things can you find on these pages that begin with the letter Q? Well, this type of bird with a feather on its head is called a quail. And what sound does the duck make? Quack. And this rabbit with a crown on her head is a queen. Oh, and it says ice cream, 25 cents. And a 25-cent coin is called a quarter. And these two birds are sitting on a blanket that's called a quilt. And finally, this special type of feather pen is called a quill. Pretty good. Let's finish with our Q cheer. Repeat after me. Q is for quail. And a quilt for your bed. Q is for queen with a crown on her head. Q is for quack and a quarter to spend. Q is for quarrel you have with a friend. Hooray for Q, big and small, the quaintest, quirkiest letter of all. The end. Oh, a quarrel, in case you didn't know, is like an argument that you might have with a friend. But then you make up and be friends again. The end.